without further ado, I told you we'd take you to a few websites and take a look at how this works. Centralops.net. Here we are. We're just going to simply click on Domain Dossier. We're going to do a domain whois record, a network whois record. We're even going to do a service scan just for the fun of it. I'm just going to pick out a website that I have no idea what it might be. I'm just going to throw in something out of the ordinary. So here we're looking up naga.com. This is a fella's name that I know in the Asia Pacific region, but this is not his website. He does not have one. And just come to mind here, so we'll look at something out of the ordinary. So we know that this is naga.com, and here's the addresses 202.9.108.208. And we see that we have the network solutions, registrar, whois. Nothing fancy there, correct? So here's the registrant. Naga Steel Equipment, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay. Here's the administrative contact. This scares me. I do not think that should be listed there. Technical contact, at least, is a little bit different here. They must have somebody that they have watched this on the outside. So there you go. Oh. Lots of names in here, isn't there? Phone numbers, addresses, email addresses. Here's your DNS record information. All right, here's your service scan. So, wow, they have a few ports open anyways, huh? 21, 25, and 80. We'd expect 80 to be open, but obviously they're also utilizing this for their mail server. NC FTPD. Interesting. Maybe we'll remember that and do some scans later on. Say, no, that wouldn't be legal because you don't have permission to do a scan there, but what you're doing right now is legal because it's publicly available information. So what I wanted you to pay attention was that there was names associated with it. Now what happens if I do the mile2.com? So here's our website. Here is the address. Okay. The registrant. Just says mile2. Interesting, huh? Does that really tell you anything? You're correct. It really doesn't tell you a whole lot. Look at this. Liquid Web. Well, who's Liquid Web? Out of Lansing, Michigan. They have nothing to do with mile2.com. You're right, they don't. The technical name, there's nothing there. What we've done is we're utilizing what's called a domain by proxy. So Liquid Web is proxying all of our information so that you hackers out there cannot get access to it. And here, of course, is all the great stuff that's open and running on here. Here's 21. Look at that. Port 21's open. Really? Surprise, surprise, huh? Port 80. Look at that. We're using 110 and 143 here as well. So that did not take long to find out a little bit more about what mile2 has going on. So that was centralops.net. What about Dirk Loss? I told you guys that there's a ton of stuff here. You can click on any of these and it'll take you to the website and you can run some reports from there. Let's just click on serversniff.net. So here's our server sniff. You notice here our server is currently suffering from a hardware problem. They have said that for a long time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I'm going to click on name server and we'll do an NS report. We'll do a name server report. So let's go ahead and, since we were picking on that naga.com before, let's go ahead and do that again. Generate a report. Now remember, this is all publicly available information. Nothing out of the ordinary. I can see now that some information has showed up down on the bottom, so I'm just going to drag our bar down. So here is our mail server network infrastructure. So we start with naga.com, mail, here's our relays, IP addresses, how everything kind of plays together, the glue that holds them together, and the AS number. And here is the name server for the network structure. Very nice. This is also a very nice little graphic picture that you can utilize in your reports. And here's the details with regard to that. So that's some of the information that server sniff can provide for you.